Dear brother, some intellectuals claim that Islam propagates violence and extremism. How can a religion of peace advocate such actions?
Dear brother, violence and extremism are not inherent to Islam. The Quran explicitly advocates peace, condemns aggression. In chapter 5, verse 32, ما قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا ومن أحياها فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا. Dear brother, whoever gives a soul unless for assault or for corruption in the land, it is as if he had slain mankind entirely. And whoever saves one, it is as if he had saved mankind entirely. Dear brother, this verse emphasizes the sanctity of life and prohibits unjustly. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also forbade harming innocent individuals or non-combatants during times of conflict. Instances of violence often stem from geopolitical, socio-economic, or for political issues rather than the teachings of Islam itself.
Dear brother, critics always raise the question that the status of women in Islam is oppressive and discriminatory.
Islam emphasizes gender equality and the rights of women. The Quran emphasizes equal spiritual between men and women. In chapter 3, verse 195, فاستجاب لهم ربهم أن لا أضيع عمل عامل منهم من ذكر أو أنثى بعضهم في بعض. Yesterday the Lord responded to them, never will I allow to be lost the work of any worker among you, whether male or female, you are of one another. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advocated for the rights of women, promoting education, inherent rights, or for dignity. Misinterpretations or cultural practices open misrepresent Islamic teachings about women, their audience, and my dear brother, whereas the actual Islamic principle prioritize the protection and respect of women's rights.
Thank you so much. Dear brother, critics present an argument that Islam promotes forced conversions and lacks tolerance toward other religions.
Dear brother, Islam advocates freedom of belief and condemns coercion in matters of faith. The Quran states in chapter 2, verse 256, La ikraha fi din, there shall be no compulsion in the religion. Islam encourages peaceful dialogue and respectful coexistence with people of other faith. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, signed treaties with non-Muslims, guaranteeing their rights and protection. And historical instances of forced conversion often stem from political or cultural influences rather than Islamic teachings, which emphasize mutual understanding and tolerance.
Dear brother, some individuals criticize the punishment prescribed in Islamic law, such as amputation and stoning, is harsh and outdated.
Dear brother, Islamic law or Sharia aims to establish justice and maintain societal order. The severity of punishments is often subject to stringent conditions and due process. These punishments are only applied in specific cases where undeniable evidence is presented. Moreover, the mercy and forgiveness are deeply rooted in Islamic teachings. As the Quran mentions in chapter 24, verse 22, وَلْيَعْفُوا وَلْيَصْفَحُوا أَلَا تُحِبُّونَ أَنْ يَغْفِرَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ, and let them pardon and overlook. Would you not like that Allah should forgive you? And the emphasis is on prevention and rehabilitation rather than punishment, with stringent criteria for their application, ensuring justice and deterrence.
Dear brother, critics always challenge the concept of fighting in the way of Allah, associating it solely with violence and warfare.
Dear brother, fight in the way of Allah is a broader concept in Islam, encompassing personal struggle for self-improvement and societal reform, and in rare cases self-defense. The Quran mentions وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُعْتَدِينَ. Fight in the way of Allah those who fight you, but do not transgress. Indeed, Allah does not like transgressors. The Quran, chapter number 2, verse number 190. Fight in the way of Allah advocates for justice and righteousness and includes non-violent efforts such as education,